Hey guys, what's up? So this week I've been completely obsessed with Pretty Little Liars, especially because the final episode is coming out really soon, and I've been completely obsessed about finding out who the hell is A. From the beginning I had a feeling that Aria was A, so I did my research and I found out a couple of people who've come up with a couple of theories that I think are the most believable, and gathered some of my ideas, some of their ideas, and some of the little things that everybody kept repeating in the bunch of videos I watched. Okay, so there's a cast picture where they all seem fine, but then if you see Aria's feet, it clearly shows that she's wearing handcuffs. At first I thought those were like part of the shoes, but no, those are clearly handcuffs. Aria has had a lot of hallucinations. She has had 3, I think. One in her principal's office.
I gave you a chance to be honest with me, and you chose to lie.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I know you're sleeping with your teacher. Sorry to keep you waiting. Your mom suggested I have you bring these home for her to sign.
One in the school's bathroom.
Hello? Are you okay?
And one watching Shauna's funeral video. Her uncle suffered from a mental illness, so it could have easily passed on to her. She has a lot of anger issues because she destroyed her dad's office in Hollis. And she destroyed Esther's apartment. There's a scene where Aria confesses to being A.
I'm A. A for anonymous, A for Aria.
Aria has a lot of shots looking in the mirror, and because many people talked about this in their videos, I looked it up, and it means that when a character looks in the mirror is showing or reflecting the character's real personality. Iceland may have been a cover-up because there is no evidence that she was in Iceland. They only show as soon as she gets to the bar. We may see pictures, but there's no actual scene with her being in Iceland. So I think Iceland was a cover-up and she was actually in Radley. Why do I say this? Because when she goes as a volunteer to Radley, she tries to avoid being recognized. As soon as she gets recognized by this guy named Eddie Lambert, she gets all nervous. And suddenly, we find out that she was the last one to see this man alive, or before he disappeared, because he disappeared after that, and she was the last one to see him. Okay, so apparently AD became AD as soon as CC died. But in an interview, Keegan, who plays Toby, if you didn't know, said that as soon as you found out who A was, you could clearly see that from the beginning, that person was A. So I think Aria was working together with CC. Thing is, AD became AD as soon as CC died. So AD's goal was to find CC's killer. But there's a scene where Aria very boldly asks Allison if she was CC's killer.
How could he think that I killed her?
Did you? Did you kill her?
And also there's a scene where Dr. Sullivan was looking through her files and she has 3 files if I'm not wrong. Emily's, Aria's, and Hannah's. Emily's and Hannah's are handwritten, but Aria has a client number and her is printed. So it only makes sense that Aria had been going there for a long time before they all started going there. Because why would she only have Aria's printed while the other ones handwritten? And there's a breakdown of a scene that came out not so long ago where Jason asks Aria about a fire.
There was a fire at my Aunt Carol's a few days ago. You know anything about it?
No.
Apparently Allie went out there. Detective Fury said Archer was out of the country, but I think he's still here.
The fire was an accident.
Wait, so you were with her?
Yeah. Allie asked me not to say anything.
Why not?
We found some of your mom's personal things in the cellar.
What things?
Okay, we found some paperwork that confirmed your mom was in charge of Mary's care at Radley. She oversaw Charlotte's adoption and Mary's other child's adoption, too.
What other child?
All we were able to read before the fire started.
You can see that she says no the first time, and then she says, oh yeah, Allison told me not to tell you, and then she tells him about the information they found out, but says, oh no, we had to get out because it blew up. It didn't blow up. The girls were already out when it blew up, so they could have easily taken those files with them, but they didn't because A lured them out of the place before it blew up. And finally, in that same episode, at the end, there's this A scene, and you can see A with Aria's and Noel's file. But why would A have only Aria's file? So those are a couple of my ideas of who may A be. I think it's Aria, but if you guys think something else, please comment them down below. If you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, or if you have other theories, I would love to read them. Also, remember to give it a like if you agree with me of Aria being A. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!